was talking to a friend the other day, and I asked her what she gleaned from the story of Abraham ordering, uh, God ordering Isaac to take his son on a 3 day journey and sacrifice Isaac to the father. And she said what she gleaned out of it was obedience. Okay, I can buy that too. However, when I first read the story in the Old Testament, what I gleaned from it was that God took Abraham on a very excruciating and painful journey for 3 days to make a point. And that point was that he did not require uh, human sacrifice or child sacrifice as a way to worship him. Now, whether you agree or not, it's a different perspective that you can look at or just consider. And I found in Jeremiah 19:5 that the the father said at the end of verse 5 that uh, child sacrifice never came into his mind. See, we tend to judge God as we do our fellow man, and we have limited capacity to judge God. God's heart is not like ours. You have to remember that God is the creator of all living things, and He's been here for eternity. So to judge God is a mistake. That's just what I believe. I love the Heavenly Father, and I would like to give you a better perspective of how I view the Heavenly Father. So I'll be making more videos and sending them to your way, just to try to give you a little better perspective as to how others might see God. God is a very loving God, but He's not a hateful God. Just like the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. In the Christian church, I learned real quick that Sodom and Gomorrah was more about sexual activities. But no, that's not it. God, Abraham asked God if the father could find. No, God asked Abraham if there was 10 righteous first, or 20 righteous first, and the father said no, he couldn't find any. And then he said 10. He said no, no, and 5, no. That means there was no righteous people in Sodom and Gomorrah. They say that I've heard on YouTube, of course, that God is an evil God. Well, yeah. In Isaiah 45, it said God created good and evil. But if you made a creation and you found no righteousness whatsoever in these two specific places, would you not destroy it? Now, I'm sure if they were your sons and daughters, no. But if you believe in everlasting life, and you believe that life is just a speck of time in eternity that we spend here, then you know that you must also believe that God sent them to the other side, so that people wouldn't have to deal with them, and so that He can actually start over. Now, whether He like the Noah story about the flood, I don't know if that's true, but you don't either. But even if he did kill all creation, He created all creation. He can do what He wants with it. I'm just saying, people, go back to God, go back to the Heavenly Father, and because He knows all your desires, He knows what's in your heart, and just live a righteous life. You don't have to follow any religion. In fact, I found religion to be very toxic. Now, for transparency's sake, I will tell you, I do follow the Old Testament laws as far as celebrating the Sabbath and the Passover and the different festivals and feasts. That just makes me feel closer to God. Now, if it's a bunch of BS, then I'll find out when I get on the other side. But I had pretty much devoted the last 38 years to living a righteous life. I'm happier. I'm grounded. I did not find that in Christian religion. What I found was a whole lot of just do this, just do that, and you'll be rewarded on the other side. Well, I don't love God for a reward. I think that's a tit for tat situation, and I don't do tit for tat. I, I think that maybe if you can't question your religion, then you have a problem. You're totally indoctrinated to the religion that you belong to. There are people called the Noahites that actually do live a righteous life. They follow the 7 laws of Noah, which you can Google it and find out what it is. I don't. I lean a little bit more toward the Jewish side. Um, I'm. This is who I am. Well, that's all I have to say today. Uh, I hope that the Father blesses all of you with His future children, His called the children of light. That I don't believe will take up any religion, but I think they will be very righteous people as we prepare for possibly the joining of all of our hearts to worship one being, that's the Heavenly Father. Thank you.